Mario, el Azteca Barrios.
Trucks here are good. Trucks here are good. Anything below this mountain wall is a foul. Gentlemen, we go over the rules in the dressing room. I'm going to remind you to check yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Don't touch the boat. Touch up.
30s, you have a walked away, hands are fast, feet are no longer fast. And it was always able to move around. His wife Chicky there, his family here, he's got a huge entourage. Time, the way he's done in physical size. You wonder, had his fighting spirit and zest. He's faced Mario Barrios. The jab. We use that jab.
Naglalaba ka?
Magsasalit lang po. Di ka na yung dito, 45 lang yun.
Ano?
Ano ka lahat?
Maghugas nga ng plato.
Akala nyo Paglatat gabi yung basit ata, kung sa kamay yung labando, isa dyan. Dalawa tayong basit yan. Kung sa kamay ng ulo pa doon.
Doing angles or anything else. He wants to go get it. Double jab, right hand, jab again. So it wasn't a pure tango.
Ma, nakalang to.
I thought it was.
Nagtitito mo ata, tingnan nga sa ibabaw. Oo. Hindi ka tuwa na pala. O, labahan din yan.
This is working for me.
But again, it's the Jimmy.
Patient.
O, yan. Ikaga mo dyan yung mga doon sa, ano, yung nandun sa may malaki sila. Yung isa kay Tito Berhel mo yun. Malinis yun. Tingnan mo yung nakapatong. Yung barkada namin ito. Nagsasaud-saud na rin ito eh.
Pero mas malaki sa picture.
Tapos sila yung pag may ano, pag siya bibigyan siya ng pamirienda niya, pang ano. Sorry rin sa katitinda niya ng hukay nito.
Baka natin
Parang may kaya na siya ngayon, nakabili ng lupa niya ng laki. Kaano siya ng bahay niya. Nasa 500 hectare yata yun, o 600 hectare na pinanuwang yung nabili niya. Kasi pandemic nun eh, naswertean niya sa ukay. Nagpautang pa siya ng ano, yung sa PO dati nung sa grocery. Dalawang tig to 200,000, bili niya na sila. Hindi na tayo kagaminan doon sa laban doon. Yung bus ito, yung hindi pa puno. Ikagami mga nandun sa laban.
Dahil bigla na muna. Sa YouTube.
Hindi kuha ng ano. Kuha yung ulo ng ano.
Ano?
Kainuro mo ng kunti.
Ano sa YouTube?
Hindi, ito sa ano. Isa ito. I-atras mo ako ito doon.
Wala. Baka magalit ka. Wala. Ito kanino sa akin.
Bigyan na lahat. Uy! Sabi ko mag-inom ka ng tubig agad.
Yun na nga.
Kailangan ng tornado niya siguro. Tanggal.
Oo. Hindi, maluwag.
Paano mo kayo sabihin mo doon kung may mga tornado talaga yung tornado?
Ito, dami-dami.
Ayan, it's okay.
Collection na. Ayun, collection na.
Tornado.
Meron na siya. Hindi, dami sa mga.
Hi guys!
Tapos ko nilalagay
Paglindig na
Kasi nga lang, hindi ka maglalaban. Ano, sobrang alam ko kung lalabas ka.
Okay, hiking! Hiking time!
Tapos, ano natin.
Masyadong malayo. Sana.
Ads.
Sige na nga.
Tingnan natin yung ano. Pangit yung... Pangit yung ano niya.
kape.
Sige na.
Sumina ka.
Playing host to a boxing legend. You know, it's just last month, the MGM Grand Garden Arena unveiled the banner from the rafters. You know, Pacquiao will look to make history as the first Hall of Famer. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Custer. Welcome to Vegas. You know, no one has fought more in this venue than Manny Pacquiao. Well, tonight will be his record 16th fight here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Pacquiao just went into the Hall of Fame in June, and tonight he steps back into the ring after nearly 4 years away. Now, before you ask me, how can he come out of retirement and then fight for a world title? It's been done before. Sugar Ray Leonard was retired for nearly 3 years before he came back. He beat middleweight champion Marvelous Marvin Hagler. That was back in 1987. Well, tonight Pacquiao is facing the welterweight champion Mario Barrios, 16 years younger, and he told us it is his duty tonight to knock the Pac-Man back into retirement. Let's take a look at the entire pay-per-view card that's coming your way later this evening, and it all kicks off with a pair of Mexican-American featherweights, former 2-division champion Brandon Figueroa, the Heartbreaker. He's going to meet the 3-time title challenger Joet Gonzalez. Then it's really an all-Mexican super lightweight battle. Isa Pitbull Cruz will step in and take on Omar Salcido. Salcido again taking this fight on just 1 day's notice. Followed by the much anticipated super welterweight title fight, the rematch between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu. And then, of course, you've got the main event as the legend himself, Manny Pacquiao, tries to do the unthinkable and unseat the welterweight champ Mario Barrios at the ripe old age of 46. Since we're talking about a Hall of Famer, time to welcome in our Hall of Famer, Joe Goose, who, of course, has seen it all, done it all, Joe Goose. And so you got Manny Pacquiao, who's 46, been away from the ring for 4 years, fighting the world champion, who's 30, in his prime, been active. How can he do it?
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. Manny Pacquiao is in a league of his own. I mean, there's never been anybody like him. 8 different division championships a few years ago. But look, Manny Pacquiao has got a lot of tricks in his bags. He's very awkward. He's very difficult to pin down. He turns you. He's great on his feet. And like Keith Thurman told me last night, he said it felt like he had bricks in his gloves. He goes, I wanted to have his gloves checked out. That's how hard he hits. So, no, Manny Pacquiao's in a league of his own. He's more than a once-in-a-generation fighter.
So now he's fighting the welterweight champion, Mario Barrios.
Yeah.
Hey, say what you will. For Mario Barrios, this could be a career-defining victory for him tonight.
Well, it's a career-defining fight so far.
He's trying to really break his own record tonight with a victory. He became the oldest welterweight champion at the age of 40, as you pointed out there, Joe, when he defeated Keith Thurman back in 2019. Here's a look at the oldest man to win a title fight in boxing history. You can really call this the Bernard Hopkins appreciation list, because 3 times in his mid to late 40s, the alien won a world title. The oldest he did it at the age of 48 when he beat Tavoris Cloud. That was in 2013. Remember, George Foreman, he holds the record for being the oldest heavyweight. He did that at the age of 45 when he knocked out Michael Moore here at the MGM Grand in 1994. Pacquiao, folks, would be the oldest fighter to win a world title below the light heavyweight limit. And of course, Manny Pacquiao, one of those once-in-a-generation type fighters, the only, as you pointed out, 8-division champion in boxing history who has delivered nothing but excitement in his 30-year career.
It's not what it seems. Let me go where the heart you, follow the dreams. This is the moment I wanted, I know that I needed it. I was in a broken dream, but I'm glad that it's seeing it. I ain't stopping now. Let's go.
Siguro lang sila sa kapatid o ulit ka. Yung tablet niya. Pinagay niya sa akin kapatid niya.
It's amazing how something this small can make someone feel so special. Wow, manager this love. Celebrate special little moments with a special size cake. Red Ribbon Petite Cakes starts at $1.99.
Now, before we get to that pay-per-view card later tonight, we've got a stacked prelim card for you here on Prime, featuring a Mark Masayo, former champion. Gary Russell Jr., the former featherweight champion, is back as well. Let's go ringside to the man who will call all the action. And here's my ESPN colleague and filling in for my main man, Mauro Ranallo, is Bernardo Osuna.
In soccer terms, you would say I'm on loan from ESPN for this wonderful fight card. It'll be action-packed, and it's really a privilege to be joining 3-division world champion Abner Mares and combat sports specialist Brian Campbell on this call. Look, Manny Pacquiao's a sentimental favorite. This guy still draws a crowd if you look at what happened at yesterday's weigh-in. But in the end, he's 46 years old, looking to become a world champion. Nobody's done this many times again. The odds. Bring his name in boxing's record book and none be improbable than Manny Pacquiao. But Abner, what are your realistic expectations of what you expect expect to see from Manny Pacquiao?
Listen, when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, you expect the unexpected. If there is anyone that can prove us wrong, it's Manny Pacquiao, because he's done the unthinkable. I mean, 108 all the way to 54, 8 division world champion. Who does that? Beat Keith Thurman, and he beat Adrian Broner at the age of 40 years old. When these fighters were in their prime, who does that? So when people tell me that he's looking ripped, he's looking strong in his training camp, and he's out running these young kids, trust me, if he's at 75 or 80% for this fight, Mario Barrios is in for trouble.
Hold up, Abner, as much as I don't mean to rain on the feel-good, nostalgic parade of the Manny Pacquiao comeback, we got to put some respect on the champion's name. At 30 years old, Mario Barrios is in his physical prime. He's the tallest opponent Pacquiao will ever have faced. And oh, by the way, he retired your Dennis Ugas 2 years ago in his biggest win, the last fighter to defeat Manny Pacquiao. And if the sculpted abs of Barrios on Friday's scale is any indication, him and head trainer Bob Santos have concocted a high-octane game plan to make Manny Pacquiao have to earn every bit of history he's reaching for later this evening.
Well, the counterattack for that is Freddie Roach says expect a quick start from Manny Pacquiao. Let's get things started with the Philippines versus Mexico team that will take us all the way through tonight's main event. We've got former world champion Mark Magsayo taking on Jorge Mata in a super featherweight attraction. Miguel Flores is in the ring with instructions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MGM Grand Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the Prime Video Prelims. This bout is promoted by TGP Promotions. The event is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, and Universal Pictures Nobody 2 only in theaters August 15th. Our three judges ringside are Glenn Feldman, Mike Fitzgerald, and Jack Reese. The referee in charge of the action is Robert Hoyle. And now Premier Boxing Champions present 10 rounds in the super featherweight division. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing the black and gold trunks, he weighed in at an even 129 pounds. With 21 victories, including 13 by knockout, opposite of 2 defeats and 2 draws, representing Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, damas y caballeros, Jorge And now introducing his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the green and gold trunks. He weighed in at 129 pounds. With a record of 27 victories, 18 by knockout, opposite of 2 defeats. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Tagbilaran City, Bohol, Philippines. He is the former world champion, Mark Magnifico.
Yan ka, tubig mo!
Okay, you know the rules in wrestling. Punches here are good, punches right here are good, okay? Please stop in. Okay, they my man, give me a good clean fight. Touch him up, scoot back.
Era where world titles are somewhat easy to come by. Mark Magsayo did not have an easy path to his. He had to defeat Gary Russell Jr., who will also be fighting on the card tonight. Then he had to take on Ray Vargas, lost that fight. Brandon Figueroa, who will also be on tonight's card. But here he is trying to fight his way back into world title contention.
And Bernardo, at age 30, Magsayo really thinks this is a second chapter in his career, saying that his losses at featherweight were largely due to the dehydration from his weight cut. He expects to be at full form this evening and moving forward in this division.
Yeah, Mark Magsayo, known by his speed, pressure, sidesteps. I mean, he's a really explosive fighter.
Early on in his career, he was trained by Freddie Roach, still within the wild card stable, where now he is trained by Marvin Somodio, who is the right hand of Freddie Roach. And because of the fact that both are Filipinos, they said it's just easier to communicate and really get to the next level together.
Yeah, that's one thing about Magsayo. He sets up his combinations with that jab. Really brilliant.
Ooh, nice straight right hand on the counter from Mark Magsayo early on to establish his dominance against the fighter out of Guadalajara.
For Jorge Mata, he talks about a big opportunity here. Call from Mark Magsayo, splits the guard. This is his first fight in the United States after 25 in Mexico, and his first fight against a current or former world champion.
Yeah, Mata's got to be careful. He can't just throw one or two punches. You got to do a combination because Magsayo is counter punching every single shot.
And Magsayo just being very efficient. You see the variation in his punches. He's been efficient with the jab, the right uppercut, straight right hand, and he's really making Mata pick his poison.
Nice left hand by Magsayo.
There goes Mata. An overhand right, partially deflected by Magsayo. There's a body shot from Magsayo, trying to wear down the fighter from Mexico.
And Mata's a strong fighter. He will stand toe-to-toe with you. I mean, we've seen it right now. Magsayo landing some good combinations, but again, Mata's still there.
Ooh, nice 1-2 from Magsayo again, partially blocked by Mata. But you can see that Magsayo is just centimeters away from landing a big shot here.
But Magsayo has always believed in his power. He's athletic. And to see him coming in now at this weight class with that full gas tank, you see that confidence continue to build.
After we look at it, 4 pounds, okay, but as a fighter, what type of difference is it?
No, it's a big difference. Listen, I went up from 118 to 122, 26, and it slows you down a bit, you know? So you got to prepare yourself. It's not just skipping a weight class from one week to another. You got to prepare for it.
¿Va? No dejes que se crezca. ¿Traes también con qué, mijo? No trae mucho. Pues a trabajar cuerpo bien cerrado, güey. Si cuesta te va a golpear contra golpearlo, mijo. Todo eso ya lo vemos con la internacional.
Nalibili mo po nun.
We are going to see a replay of Magsayo's effective jab and counter punching. Beautiful jab there. Right where Mata was going in.
When life takes an unexpected turn, how do you find the strength to keep going? Listen to real-life stories of resilience and determination, and how these experiences change.
Straight jab from Magsayo.
Magsayo was inspired to start boxing while watching Manny Pacquiao defeat Marco Antonio Barrera. And just like Canelo used to sell paletas in Guadalajara, Magsayo used to sell ice cream in the Philippines.
And you know, he specifically said on the inspiration of Pacquiao, he was inspired to get his own family out of poverty, like Manny did, and to bring honor to his country. And when you talk to Max, he doesn't go a sentence without mentioning Manny's name or his homeland of the Philippines.
The only difference is he's an Orthodox fighter. Mata proved to be game, and Magsayo just a little bit more quick and precise with his punch. Straight right to the body.
All these fighters, they want to simulate Manny Pacquiao's style, even though he's a right-hander right here. He's so explosive like Manny. He's quick. He's got really, really hard punches.
Look, Mata, as we mentioned, is there to be found. He's an action fighter who will stand in front of you, but that has left him open for that explosive right uppercut so far from Magsayo.
And just like Pacquiao, Magsayo is not afraid to leap in. Ooh, nice body shot after missing with a left hook from Magsayo. Digging shot to the liver.
I like that. He missed that left, and he made sure he landed that body shot.
You might be able to move your head, but guess what's going to be pretty stationary? It's going to be that midsection. Another body shot sets up the shots to the head from Mark Magsayo. Good start for the Filipino fighter early on.
You know, Mata has fairly good polish for a fighter who didn't pick up boxing in any form until the age of 17. And Abner, you know, that's rare. And now at 24 for someone to gain that much experience, considering how often guys walking to the gym in the single digits to win this game.
Yeah, not really rare. And right now, Mata's got to step it up a little bit. He's got to throw that jab. He's got to slow down Magsayo's aggression. He's waiting to go.
Yeah, his trainer Cesar Gaitan told me, look, watch out for that left hook from Mata, because if Magsayo makes a mistake, we're going to make him pay.
And he's got opportunities right then. There it was for Mata. Right when Magsayo goes in, he can come back with your own punches.
Asking for more feints from Mata early on, and that's a nice jab. Sending Magsayo backwards. Right over the top rope, Mata.
But again, it's only one shot. He's got to throw more than he's got to throw not just the 1-2. It's 1-2-3, the 3-piece.
Ooh, straight right from Magsayo after the clash of heads between these two fighters momentarily. It's just like a punch variety from Magsayo, but Mata really doing well coming over the top with the right hand.
Good counter there from Mata as he timed Magsayo.
Yeah, there it is again. We're listening to Cesar Gaitan. And Mata's
Empiézalo ya a trabajar abajo.
You need to work downstairs.
El protector de agua, güey.
Here, put
¿Cómo te
that
sientes?
mouthpiece
Bien,
on.
todo lo que está haciendo, todo lo trabajamos allá, güey, la derecha, los upper.
We've been working on it. Countering the uppercut.
Ok, bien, empiézalo a trabajar abajo y se
I need you to work downstairs.
No lo dejes que se crezca, güey.
Don't let him
contragolpea,
get
patea, contragolpea.
Every time he throws something, you gotta answer.
¿Ok?
Especially with your right hand.
Estás trabajando bien el timing, estás trabajando
Your timing is
bien.
great.
Lo único que te falta es contragolpear y tener iniciativa. Soltar más, güey. Suelta más golpes, güey. No lo dejes crecer.
And right here, we're going to see that right hand that Mata was landing right in the chin on cue. It was a couple of times that he landed. And it's when the aggression comes from Magsayo. He opens up, but then again, Magsayo, he misses with one shot. But guess what? He makes you pay, and he lands that body shot.
There was two head clashes in that round, and that's something that both fighters acknowledged. But it's just the way Mata leans in, and Magsayo is aggressive coming over the top. And right there, Mata with the counter left hook. Nice right to the body from Magsayo. The action he took early on in round 3.
Yeah, but again, Magsayo, he opens up a lot when he wants to go in with this combination. So Mata, he has to throw those straight punches.
Well, they're still largely taking turns after another in terms of getting off their offense. You wonder if Mata can punch with Magsayo, whether that can make a difference with that counter right hand.
How will he do as the fight progresses? This is the first time at the elite level, and right now they're going toe-to-toe in round 3.
Good left hook there from Mata, who is picking up that timing well.
Nice body shot from Magsayo, partially blocked by the elbow of Mata, and he lands his left hook over the top.
Here comes pressure from Mata now.
Look, we knew this entire card would be a lot of potential for all action. This fight's starting off very well.
Talk about these guys setting the tone. Mexico, Philippines, a burgeoning rivalry in the sport of boxing, and you can see why. Both cultures have a lot of heart, different skill set, similar roots.
No, work out, let him go. There you go.
There's feint right there from Magsayo. But he had to come back with something.
You can certainly see the maturity in Magsayo's game. It used to be a lot more about aggressiveness, athleticism, explosion. A lot more polish and intent in what he's looking to do here under Marvin Simodio.
Yeah, he's definitely a thinking man in there. He's waiting for the right time. He's waiting for the opening. He's moving back right now. Again, the same thing because Mata's being aggressive.
Magsayo connected to the body and went straight back, and that's a dangerous proposition against a puncher like Mata.
The jab's landing good for Mata.
Yep, that was a great counter jab. And here comes the answer for Mata.
Look back and forth this round. All in the center of the ring. You haven't heard referee Robert Hoyle's name mentioned one time.
Get to a referee in the ring today. That's exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, you want to keep it clean.
The corner did want Mata to take the initiative, to pressure more, to put Masai on the back foot, see if he can fight on the back foot.
Oh yeah, he's definitely doing that in this round. I want to see a little bit more body work done from Mata while he's pressing.
There's a nice right hand over the top from Mata. Magsayo got a little bit too comfortable thinking he was out of range, and he wasn't. Nice little uppercut from Magsayo.
10 seconds, 10 segundos.
It's a counter punching from Mata in this last round. Really good Mata.
Listening to Marlon Simonio with his charge, Mark Magsayo.
Suruhan sila nila. Pagkasak mo lang kami sa
Huwag kang focus sa isa-isang tutok. Kasi pagtapos mo, nagka-counter siya. Kailangan ko minsan, tagtag-tag. Tagtag, tagtag, gano'n. Kailangan ka, gano'n. Huwag lang. Pero sa sparring na, ang tuwan, atras, ang tubok, ilaw-ilaw, isa-gira. Kaya huwag pa isa-isa. Focus ka sa TV.
And here we're going to see a flurry from Magsayo. Beautiful combination. And he's so great. He's good at that. But then again, he pulls back. And it was a counter punching from Mata. He's timing perfectly with that left hook. And that was a really good round for Mata.
Round 4 is scheduled in round super featherweight attraction. Bernardo Osuna alongside Abner Manes and Ryan Campbell. And look at the speed from Mark Magsayo at the outset of the 4th round. Body shot from Magsayo. Those are ripping shots downstairs.
Yeah, I want to see the sidestep though from Magsayo. You're done throwing the combination. Little sidestep. Don't step back.
Big right cross there from Magsayo.
Create another opening.
There it is. Lead right and up jab from Magsayo. Left hook. And you're seeing Magsayo sitting on his punches here and not allowing Mata to answer.
I like that. He's taking the initiative. He's being first. And why let Mata get off if you can? So you got to keep throwing if you're Magsayo. Again, jab, jab, keep him down.
Right uppercut from Mark Magsayo. I don't know how Mata was able to take that shot, but those are the ones that are really going to do the damage. The liver shot from Mark Magsayo as he's got Mata pinned against the ropes. Blood emanating from his nose. That right uppercut is the most dangerous in the arsenal of Magsayo. He feels like he has his opponent hurt here.
It took him 3 rounds, and this is the 4th round. You talked about it, Brian. Him being so more poised, being relaxed, studying the fighter, and I think he saw that. He saw that once he started pressuring, letting his hands go, he's so effective.
You know what? I can read Abner's mind right now. He's saying, turn him to the left so he doesn't bring that bloody nose to the That was an absolute legitimate left hook answer for Mata. Gave back some respect there after being stuck on the ropes. And this is where he wants to fight. I mean, there's no safe place against Magsayo, but you do not want your back against the ropes, Abner.
No, definitely not. But here it is. Just when you say Mata pushing back, he does not understand the ropes. He did some shots, but now it's Mata coming back.
Magsayo taking a deep breath here because he threw a lot of punches in this round. That's a nice straight right from Jorge Mata saying, okay, you punched out, give me my shot.
The bloody nose right there from Mata. Stay away from me, Mata.
Abner's dry cleaner going to be busy later this weekend.
But there it is, beautiful shot from Magsayo, but he's got to finish to the body. He's got to dig big to the body more. He's got to tire out Mata.
The sniping shots from Magsayo, especially with the left and the variation, and you don't know where it's going to come from, and it sets up that right uppercut. Mata, though, taking the beat in this round, he's still coming forward.
10 seconds, 10 segundos.
Oh, nice one. That right from Mata says, it may be your round, but take this to your corner.
Venga, güey. Venga, siéntate.
Sit down.
No estás soltando, güey. Te estás dejando entrar todos los golpes, güey. Tú también contragolpeas, no creo que sea de golpes. ¿Quieres que te paguen la pelea o qué? Pues suéltale, güey. Trabaja lo que sabemos hacer, güey. ¿Ok?
Do what we know how
No
to
te
do.
quedes, güey. No te quedes.
Don't
Le
stay.
tiene mucho a la derecha, güey. Acuérdate que el López es el que te mete. Ya lo hemos trabajado, güey.
We worked
No
on
te
blocking.
quedes en las cuerdas, ¿ok?
Stay off the ropes.
And we're gonna see the uppercuts from Magsayo that landed that first 1-2 uppercuts that almost brought down Mata, but Mata's got a great chin. There it is, right in the nose. That's what made that nose bleed. But at the end, the hard nose, the hard chin, Mata came back with that right hand, and he pressed on the gas towards the end.
Round 5 of a scheduled 10-round fight here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Much like Manny Pacquiao, tonight's headliner, Mark Magsayo wants to make a name for himself in the same venue. He'll have to do it against a Mexican fighter by the name of El Kun, El Canto de Mata.
Yeah, again, Magsayo's so...
Oh, that's a right uppercut from Mata that lands on Magsayo.
So good with the combinations, with the explosiveness, but again, you want to keep Mata busy, and how do you do that? You jab, you keep him busy, even if it's not a hard jab, there it is. You keep him entertained with that.
If Magsayo does not pick up an adjustment for that counter right hand, it could be trouble as this fight progresses.
The shots you're able to take early on in the night, all of a sudden start to hurt a little bit more. You don't see them as well. Nice right uppercut. That's why the body work that Abner mentioned is so important. You see the body work there from Magsayo, but he leaves himself open for a counter left.
You already see that you got a hard fighter in front of you that is taking everything. All right, you got to be smart of it. You got to set up the punches, break them down, break that body.
Mata enters with plenty of confidence, having a 5-fight win streak going into tonight, dating back to a split decision defeat 2 years ago to Jose Luis Hernandez.
That's the only time he's been dropped in his career. See how Magsayo's able to walk him back into the ropes, but immediately Mata's smart enough to get away from that.
Yeah, Mata always has an answer. He knows that Magsayo's going to come in with a lot of punches, but with the hands down. Perfect time to counter punch with that left.
Jab from both fighters. But you can see that Mata is thinking before he's throwing. Like, he's tentative here.
Oh, yeah. He's got a sharp jab, though. Strong jab, opening up that guard from Magsayo.
And it opens up the ability to throw that overhand right, which has not been all night, but so has the body work from Mark Magsayo.
Mata really making Magsayo think here. You can sort of visibly see that as he takes a step back to reset.
Making him think, making him work. I mean, Mata, again, great chin, big heart, and he keeps coming.
The thing is, Magsayo's thinking, all right, body work, he's taking my best shots to deliver. How about a jab? Okay, he's taking that. My right hand, okay.
But we know.
Nice right hand there from Mata to close out this 5th round. We get to the midway point of this, our opener. Las Vegas.
Okay, lamang pa rin tayo. Piyansa. Okay? Kailangan maintain yung activity. Hindi pwedeng hayaan mo siya mag-jab para sa mga judges makita lang. Ikaw dapat nang nakita sa mundo. Okay? Kahit mahina, basta may activity tapos sarap. Okay? Yung hook straight mo, nandiyan pa lagi. O tapos kung gano'n siya, natras ka, hataka, hook straight. Pero mabilis, hindi yung pag-ganon. Okay? Sagat, parang isang suntok lang. Tapos, galang ulong. Okay? Dapat na lang. Ha? Sa gawin na. Kaya tayo ng lamang. Go dito, lambuan. Hindi have you other place.
Jorge Mata understands what a great opportunity this is for his career to face a former world champion in Mark Magsayo. And he's taking some heavy leather from Magsayo, who lands solid right hands here and the right uppercut. I mean, Magsayo's coming out on a mission here in the 6th round, Abner.
He came on guns blazing.
Big right hand from Magsayo.
And again, that's what you need to do. The guy is right in front of you. He doesn't throw unless you throw. He's trying to counterpunch you. So you throw, you land your hands, and you finish to the body. That's what I want from Magsayo. Break this guy down. He's got a great chin.
Blood continuing to flow from the nose of Mata after those combinations.
I mean, you hear those stunning shots downstairs. You and I haven't taken one. What does that feel like, Abner?
Oh, it feels bad, man. Especially the body shots, man. Those are the ones that hurt the most, really. It numbs your whole
I
body.
mean, is the old adage true? You'd rather take a body shot than a clean one to the head?
Yeah.
I'm talking the other way around.
The other way around. I would
Take that back.
Yeah, take it back. I much rather take a headshot than a body shot.
Most trainers will say, I'd rather you take neither.
Hit and not get hit. Something, luckily for the entertainment of this fight, these guys have been neglecting at times.
And I think that's going to be the tone for the rest of the evening. We're going to see some great action as the night progresses here in Las Vegas. Nice left hook there once again from Magsayo. He's just finding his timing perfectly here in the 6th round.
Magsayo did not like that body shot. You saw the grimace on his face as he set up a counter combination.
Trying to set up a combination and Mata hit him right in the body. Did not like it. But again, Magsayo came back with his own punches.
And one thing about Magsayo, always in shape, especially now in a higher division. He's got more of that gas tank to lean on.
Only Mata threw a little bit more because, again, the aggression's there, the pressure. And Magsayo's feeling it, but again, Mata not letting his hands go. And every time he does, he lands.
Nice jab, up jab there. But Mata, can he follow it up? Is he willing to take that risk? Because there's going to be leather coming back. And heavy leather from Magsayo.
And I'm sure he knows that, but again, you take 2, 3, 2 lands, just the perfect one. And that's what Mata does.
Tangled up, off balance with a right uppercut from Mark Magsayo. That's been the money shot for Magsayo here in this fight.
See, and it's easy for Mata to pressure Magsayo because Magsayo just moving straight back. He's moving side to side, but he ends up in the same place, and he's not throwing anything back. Again, keep on busy with the jab. Oh, jab. Stop his aggression by you getting in the middle.
And that's a nice punctuation for a great round from Magsayo.
La derecha le están entrando, güey. No lo dejes, ¿ok? No lo dejes, no lo dejes.
Let him get momentum.
Ponte al otro. Vienes construido, güey. No estés tirando la derecha en forma de open.
Switch it up on him.
No estás tirando la derecha, Nada de derecha. ¿No sabes hacer eso?
This is our night, come on.
Agua, Pipo, agua. Agua. Ánimo. Mira, acá, trabaja a la derecha.
He's yours. Use
Trabaja
your
a
right
la
hand.
derecha en forma de open.
Use the uppercut. What do you think of those instructions, Abner?
Oh, those were really good instructions for Mata. And even better translation from Bernardo.
Come on. Look, when I was speaking with Cesar Gaitán, he told me Jorge Mata gets better as the rounds progress. And we'll see if that continues to be the case. But Magsayo, he's not taking anything off the gas pedal. He's still pressuring coming forward.
Yeah. Look, Mata's proving that he's game, he can take a great punch, and he's willing to stand in the center of that ring. But in the second half, he's going to have to start winning some rounds where it's visibly noticeable to attempt to make some dents on the scorecard here.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's not just about putting the pressure, it's about landing your shots. Yes, Mata's pressuring, Mata's pushing Magsayo back, but he's not throwing enough punches. This Magsayo counter-punching effectively every time.
And he's initiating exchanges as well. So Magsayo just having a great night tonight. but you see how repetitive he is and the way he just, you mentioned it, Abner, he ends up in the same spot, keeps moving back. Someone with more experience is going to take advantage of that.
Workout.